what the fuck going on. We just broke the link record with the youngest link of the century. $1 million in a couple hours. I'm still the youngest one doing it for all the
So this is what we doing, man? This is what we doing? We giving chicks like this $1 million, you know what I'm saying, in a 3-hour period? $1 million in 3 hours on OnlyFans? Do you know how much money that is, bro? $1 million in 3 hours. That's like $333,333 per hour. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, I just don't understand it. It's unconscionable. I can't comprehend why would you guys support a woman like this, Lil Tay. But she's not the first, she's not the last. And you heard her, she said she's still doing it. Did a little research on her. This girl been around since she was like 9-10 years old. She been around since like Lil Baby, what's her name? Lil Baby. Excuse me, you know, the chick that was on the Dr. Phil show, and you guys made her a millionaire too. Just like Shannon Sharp, I just did a video on him. He just made that OnlyFans model a multimillionaire where she retired from the community of OnlyFans subscribers. Like, at what point do you guys look at yourselves in the mirror and say that, you know, I'm scum, I'm a lowlife, I'm a piece of shit? Like, you know, when do you hold yourself accountable? When do you look at yourself in the mirror? And how do you live with yourself? That's what I want to know. But before I elaborate, let's let her finish her rant. Well, her celebration, actually. That's crazy. That girl just said thank you and blew a kiss to you guys that had her on pre-order since 2018. 2018, that's 7 years ago. So 7 years ago, she was 11 years old. So now that makes you guys not only simps, lames, cucks, and sycophants, and lowlives, and shit like that. Now you're a pedophile. You're just pathetic, man. It's unconscionable, man. I just can't fathom and make sense of it. Don't want to make sense of it, because if you literally try to wrap your head around this and the psychology of the depravity of it, you could lose yourself in this, man. Like, you guys are just sick. You guys are just sick. And when I say you guys, I'm talking about all of you OnlyFans subscribers. All of you OnlyFans subscribers. And shockingly, a lot of the OnlyFans subscribers are married men, you know, from the ages of 18 to 71. They did a survey of about 400 men and 400 women just to get a demographic on it. And many of these guys, up to 60 to 65%, are married. And of those, are men. And of those 60 to 65% of men, upwards of 70% are like married men. So these guys are in, you know, marriages, and it might be sexless marriages, and they might be married to a woman that they're not attracted to and things like that. But, you know, you made your own bed with that. You married someone that you really wasn't attracted to. You were just desperate. So you still lost again there. You're just a loser, man. You guys are losers, bro. Like, you're just taking up air. Like, you're not contributing to the divinity of men. You're just not. I don't understand it. Why? Like, just why? That's the question. Why? Rhetorically asked. Like, this is disgusting. Look at this. Okay, 1 million. Okay, subscriptions, 500,000. Tips. You guys tipped her $26,000, almost $27,000 in tips. DMs, messages. You paid her $487,000 basically in messages, DMs, and things like that. So, you know, again, the level the level of thirst, the level of depravity, the level of evil and lust and just patheticness is off the charts. And it's going to get worse. Like, who do you blame? Like she said, you can't hate on her. She's just a player playing the game. And let me tell you the players of the game. Right now, she's a player, right? She's a whore, right? She's a 304. She's a succubus. She's a Jezebel. She's a sex worker. Like any OnlyFans, quote unquote, model, any stripper, any dancer, bottle girl, escort, literally a prostitute, you know what I'm saying? Walking the blade, like you all are prostitutes. You're all whores, right? That's what you literally are, right? And now, those are the players. But in order to play the game, you got other players in the game. So you got them. So now you have the tricks, the simps, lames, and all them cats, right? They're supplying this. They're sponsoring this. They're subsidizing this. They're supporting this. You know what I mean? Like they're providing fuel to it. Let me give you another analogy. You have a parasite. That's what these tricks are. That's what these whores are. I'm sorry, that's what these whores are, right? That's what these strippers are. That's what these OnlyFans are. They are parasites. They are getting your money and powering up. They're getting nutrients and resources and power from the host. In other words, you cannot have a parasite without a host. So the host, you lames, you suckers, you pedophiles, you lames, you sick motherfuckers, you're feeding the parasites. So it's like, who do you blame? Here's another analogy. Like, all of these OnlyFans people and, you know, sex workers and stuff, they're no better than drug dealers. They're no better than the male counterpart drug dealers and hustlers and scammers and all that make money illegally, right? Doing nefarious things. These women are doing the same thing. They're in the same category, right? Do you blame them? Or do you blame, you know, for example, the drug dealers delivering crack and meth and all this other kind of stuff to all these users that's cracked out and methed out and fucked up and shit like that? So do you blame the dealer? Do you blame the supplier? Like who would the supplier be in this case? The owner or the CEO of OnlyFans that's capitalizing off you guys' lust, leveraging that into hundreds of millions of dollars because of your low vibrational control over your libido. You see what I'm saying? You guys don't work on yourselves. You don't do the work. You don't put in the time to self-actualize. You don't put in the time to make yourself better. You don't do the personal development. You know what I mean? You don't take the time to become great. You don't make the time to do any of that. You put your faith, your fitness, your finances, your fashion, and women last. You know what I'm saying? To even leverage a family. Like, come on now. Who do you blame? You got to blame yourself. You guys are at the crux of the problem. You guys are the fucking problem. This little Tay, she not the problem. She just leveraging you guys. That's why she finessing you guys. That's why she's celebrating. That's why she's boasting about it. You can't really be mad at her. I'm mad at you guys. I'm mad at you. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at the people who support my content. I'm not mad at the people who are high value. I'm not mad at the people who are walking in their masculine divinity and dignity. I'm not mad at my true pimps out there, my players in Mac position. Shout out Pimp God. I'm not mad at my guys who are him, who are high Imperial Max, you know what I'm saying, like me. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at you guys. Not at all. I appreciate my guys, you know what I'm saying? Every time I drop a video, they drop some comments, you know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate you guys. I'm not mad at y'all, man. I'm mad at the rest of society of so-called men that support this type of bullshit, man. Women like I just said, you know what I'm saying, Bad Baby. She was one of the first ones that got rich off the internet. You know, with all you simps out there. And then, you know, Shannon Sharp just contributed to another. Come on now. So when does it end? When do you guys draw the line? Where do you guys draw the line? When do you question yourself? When do you go look in the mirror and say to yourself, man, I'm such a scumbag. I'm such a simp. I'm such a lowlife. I'm so fucking pathetic. She's laughing at you, man, all the way to the bank. She's laughing at y'all, man, all the way to the bank. She's literally shitting on y'all. You know what she's doing right now? She's shitting on you guys, just like those rich dudes over in Dubai that take these same OnlyFans, these same scumbag women, these same whores, right? That go over there and take flights to Dubai and get shitted on. That's what she's doing to you subscribers. You're getting shitted on. She's defecating in your face. And your mouth is wide open and you're paying for it. You're just loving it. Like you just loving it. Just like those OnlyFans models that get paid 30 bands, 40, 50 bands to go over there and do that shit. Do you get what I'm saying? At what point do you say, man, I'm just a piece of shit. I would do anything for some cat. For some coochie, because I ain't getting it at home. My wife ain't fucking me. She don't look good. She's fat. She out of shape. She not sexy. And even if she is, you're not getting no pussy. She just basically finessing you. You know what I'm saying? For security and a lifestyle. When are you guys gonna get some dignity? When? I don't know, man. I don't even try to figure it out. But hopefully, if you're watching this video, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, that I could say something that could impact you in such a way where you just feel ashamed and you feel less than, you feel undeserving of being a man. Hopefully I did that. And if you are one of those people, it's not too late to turn around, man. It's not too late. You have to free your mind. You have to actuate your mind and become the person that you want to be. I know when you sit behind that camera jacking off. I know when you're sitting behind the camera jacking off to, like, you know, porn and OnlyFans and, you know, fantasizing about these women, that type shit. You know? And you feel a certain way about it. You feel embarrassed and you feel low, you know, after that moment. But when you start to implement a lot of these strategies and changes in your life that I suggest, you just become that better of a man. When you start to self-actualize and self-aggrandize and move from your lower self to your higher self, and you start doing that personal development, mind, body, and soul and spirit, you just become a better person. And you start to carry yourself in a more dignified kind of way, man. You won't be a slave to your flesh. Because this is what it is, man. You guys are just weak. You're a slave to your flesh. And that's just what it is. You got to get control of your flesh. Like, a weak man is a man that's governed by his flesh. By his little head and not his big head. You see what I'm saying? And even Lao Tzu said it, you know what I'm saying? You know, mastery of others is power. No, he said, the quote is, mastery of others is strength, right? But mastering yourself is power. You guys have to become powerful. You have to get control over your libido. You have to get control over your flesh. You can't be thirsty out here, man. That can't be your drive. Because if you're led by your libido, if you're led by your flesh, if you're led by your lust, you never become high value. You never get anything done. You never live to your full potential. You never, you know, become someone worthy of respect and veneration. You just won't. So guys, do the work, man. Stop this bullshit. And if you're an OnlyFans subscriber, unsubscribe from my channel. Like, seriously. I only want high value men over here. I only want max over here. You know what I'm saying? Guys is what? High imperial max. All right. I'm out, man. I'm done with it. Like, share, subscribe. Like my shit, share my shit, subscribe to my shit, comment on my shit. I'll see you next video, man. I'm about to go hit the gym anyway. Peace.